Cool. Thanks so much for coming. If you guys wanted to hear the game show, obviously you got to come down here. But tonight it's been a little thrown off. Hopefully we won't have to have this happen every week. But it has happened in other years where we have to move Hempology because the band shell's full. We don't really book the event, you know. But thanks everybody for sticking it through and figuring out where we are. And it's actually kind of nice being in a new location for Hempology. So here we are. Yeah, it's a beautiful spot in Beacon Hill Park. One of the nicest places in the world, really. So game on. We're here tonight to have our third quarterfinal in our sixth tournament. We've actually been playing Reach for the Pot for a very long time here in Victoria, and this is the sixth time. We've got 32 players on 8 teams, and we're going to be playing the game here right through pretty much till the end of July. Although the last meeting is going to end up being in Centennial Square. We're going to have an all-star game on the last week there. But yeah, like I say, tonight's a tournament game. In 2 weeks' time, there'll be a regular game, and the first 8 people to sign up are in. But in the meantime, like I say, it's a quarterfinal, and here we go. So I'll explain the rules. Not all of our contestants have played before, and so I only give the rules once, and they're pretty simple, and here they are. There's 10 chances to get points. 8 of them are trivia questions, where I'll ask you a question, and each team gets 1 chance for 20 points. The way you hit the buzzer is by clapping your hands. As soon as you clap your hands, I'm going to come over, and you have to give me an answer at that point. You can talk to your teammates and think about it all you want, but you clap your hands, and I'm all over you. If the first person doesn't get it right, the next team gets, or the other team gets a guess for 20 points. And if no one gets it right for 20, I give out some hints, and it's worth 10 points. And if no one gets the 10 points, we do multiple choice. I'll explain that when we get to one. It's really simple. All the other rules, I pretty much make them up as we go along. There's a couple other chances to get points we'll explain when we get to them. But here we go with the third quarterfinal. So we start each game with a question about Hempology 101, or what we sort of call our sister club, the Cannabis Buyers Club of Canada. For over 14 years, I've been selling cannabis products to people with permanent physical disabilities and diseases. Essentially chronic pain, but the long form of chronic pain, because some things like glaucoma and epilepsy, you're not necessarily in pain, but you have a lifelong disease that needs medicine. And so we have 3,200 sick people now that we're helping out of our club in the 14 years. It's been a fantastic experience for the most part, and it's not without its challenges, though. On the other hand, Hempology has also grown and expanded in ways at this point beyond my own comprehension. For example, and I'm going to hand out these right away here. Let me think. Rocket, you mind helping here, buddy? Thanks.
Hello.
In fact, thanks, buddy. Yeah, please. Ryan's on our board of directors. We have a non-profit society with Hempology 101. We just had our monthly board meeting last night. If you want to get more involved in activism, not only do we have a lot happening here in Victoria, but we're really blossoming right now. And so tomorrow night, for example, I'm going to be in Courtenay in the BC Government Employees Union offices for our second Hempology meeting up there. We're going to be talking about a wide range of Hempology events that we're organizing now in Courtenay, including film nights and 420 on Canada Day, a whole bunch of things. But we're also talking about the rally we're organizing on Friday at noon in Courtenay. Because last month at the first meeting we decided that we wanted to protest these mandatory minimums for 6 months for 6 plants at the very least that the Harper government wants to bring into effect. And the last time they tried one of these laws, C-15, we tried this phone jam campaign, We literally shut down some offices in Ottawa because the secretaries were so busy answering phone calls about these mandatory minimum sentences they couldn't do anything else. The 1-800 number at times was swamped with people on this particular issue. And we were quite successful at times campaigning, not only supporting some people in Ottawa that are behind us, because on this pamphlet you'll see half the senators support us, and we want to keep them behind us and find out what else we can do for them. But the other half are against us, and they want people like me thrown in jail for very long periods of time. I think, and it kind of changes at times, but we could expect as much as 18 months jail time, mandatory minimum, for giving away a cookie. I haven't had that 100% confirmed, but these laws look really horrific. And so on Friday, we're not only having a rally up in Courtenay at the courthouse, but we're also having a rally at noon at the Cenotaph in Victoria. We're calling it a street meet. And what it is we're going to get people together to stand up with some signs and hand out these phone jam pamphlets and to get as many people to call these 1-800 numbers, sort of like canvassing for Greenpeace. Just get out on the street and talk. But not only are we doing this street meet canvassing here in Victoria, but now we have, I think, about 25 cities in Canada that I'm coordinating these rallies with on Friday. We have Facebook pages, so many it's hard to keep up with them. Cannabis Culture's featuring this on their lead website, and otherwise people across the country are picking up our campaign here in Victoria, and it's been really exciting to grow beyond our borders, you could say. And we do a lot of things here for Hempology. Our lecture series at the university will kick back up in September, and there's a whole bunch of other things that we do. And check out our webpage, hempology.ca, to find out about them. We broadcast as much as we can on YouTube. Tonight's video of the game show, for example, is going to be up on YouTube. You can watch the whole thing, watch last year's, and etc. In fact, tonight's first question for 20 points is about YouTube. I've lost a contestant already. Holy cow. Where'd Petey go? He ain't that big, but we'll find him. There he is. Oh, he's on the phone. Well, I have a feeling he's not much of a YouTube master, so hopefully he'll finish his business soon. Oh, but the game must go on. So for 20 points, on Hempology's YouTube channel, what show, not necessarily exactly the date per se, but of all the different events and things that Hempology does, what YouTube video is the most popular? I know you search the YouTube stuff all the time. I don't know how much you guys get up on it there. I don't know how much Evan gets online with these things, but okay, what's the most popular show on Hempology's YouTube channel? The videos, yeah, of the videos, which one is it? Chris Bennett and Nanaimo. No, it isn't Chris Bennett, although certainly he's up, I think, in the top like 3 or 4 because he featured his talk. So I didn't write the numbers down, but yeah, hundreds of people have watched Chris Bennett's talk, but that is not the #1 watched. I heard a clap. Wasn't that a clap? That's okay. No? Okay. But it is your turn, so if somebody's ready for a guess here. I know Kevin really gets on YouTube and does stuff on it all the time, so have you checked out our YouTube channel there? You've been on it, okay. So it's a fair question then. How about you, Ken? Have you checked out the YouTube Hempology? Just once, okay. I'll be easy on you, buddy. But how is it? What's going on? 20 points. If you don't know, take a guess. Which one of the different events? And if you don't, oh my goodness, I didn't bring a newspaper. Ho ho! So as for being a professional, folks, I have a newspaper. I've published Cannabis Digest. You can get it. Sue's got one. You rock. But you can go pick them up at Sacred Herb tomorrow if you want one. But yeah, it might be handy for parts of the game show here. But what I was going to say